Good morning, everybody. We have women in the house. We are with the freedom from the men today. We should celebrate these hours, right?
The purpose of the day is to create more regional vice presidents in the Northeast area. Right now, we are definitely recruiting a lot of women. We just have to make sure those women are promoted and extraordinarily, not just regular, but extraordinarily successful as regional vice president. So, okay, we are ready to go. I'm so excited today to get an opportunity to invite you to meet and welcome my strategic partner, Craig Horton. He's been working with Bright House and myself, I think now about 2 years.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you. It's an honor to be here. The numbers are positive on the way things are changing, education-wise and background-wise, and women in business. It's still challenging and it's sobering today. And here are the statistics right here. The far right is the really the one I focus on. 13%. It's not even 7.5%. So look around the room. Everybody lives to 85. Less than 7 of you will have a spouse present. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. I'm not saying that. It's just if you're married, that's not the worst thing in the world. Believe me, I know. I get it. I mean, we're not easy, right? Not the worst thing, but just keep in mind for your clients down the line, right? But the reason Sonia put this together and invited you all here today is because exactly what we talked about and what she said at the beginning. There's a lot of women being recruited into Primerica on the front end that aren't making it to RVP. So what is going on? And it's disproportionate in the Northeast. The difference is here versus other areas of the country.
Okay, Amanda is our near-term $200,000 earner, regional vice president. And she is our legacy regional vice president. And she's going to welcome
But I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself, and then I'm going to introduce my amazing mother. And she's Superwoman. She doesn't have the costume on today, but she is Superwoman. I came up on stage a lot of the times, 6, 7, 8 years old, seeing my mom get recognized, which was super cool, but I had no idea what was going on. It was just like a party, because Primerica's a party, right? Yeah. So my brother and I were close in age. We would go wreak havoc on the hotels. And they said, you have no idea who my mommy is. But so growing up with a legacy of leadership means just thinking a little bit different, maybe a little crazy, but crazy's pretty good because normal is broke and crazy is wealthy. Okay, so I'll take it any day. I'll take it any day. So, you grow up and you have all these different expectations for life. You're going to excel because you're made of awesome. If you're going to meet people, you're going to connect because connections are powerful. So the way you approach life is completely different. So you go through high school, you go through college, and then I decided, maybe I'll help my mom in the office a little bit, I think it was a little ploy to get me into the business. But, so I helped out in the office for a little bit, and I had no idea what was happening. I had no idea with the phone calls. I'm doing my best. It was very confusing. Anyone new here feel like you're drinking from a fire hose? That's how it is, but you're learning, you're absorbing. Your brain remembers every single thing you've gone through, and these are your tools. And you can use them as a tool, or you can use them as baggage, okay? It's you who brings the sugar. Remember this, okay? So he is just a person to know and someone that I respect in so many different ways, on so many different levels, as a woman, as a mother, as a friend, and as a business partner. Is my huge pleasure to introduce National Sales Director, Ann Baxter!
What an amazing event, Sonia. Where is she?
Right here.
Amazing event, Sonia. Yeah, look at this. It's wonderful. You know something. When I came in the business, there were hardly any women here. Did anybody remember that? Yeah. Anybody been here? Yeah. Do you know that I was in so many locker room talks with Art Williams, and it was only me and Virginia Carter. and they were locker room talks. I was like, I shouldn't be here, I don't think, you know. And then all of a sudden, I became the second national sales director of the company, and a woman. And I was like, wow. You know, it was really a scary, scary thing because there were very big shoes to fill with Virginia Carter. I remember her calling me. I was driving northeast Philadelphia. Phone rings in my car, the old kind of phones that were stuck in the car, you know. You couldn't like walk with them. And picked it up and she said, "Ann, this is Virginia Carter." I was, oh my God. I pulled my car over to the side and I just, what do you want me to do? I'll do anything. What do you want me to do? And I thought to myself, man, this is unbelievable. And I look back at that and say to myself, I never thought, I mean, I always thought we'd be successful, but I never thought we'd be to this point. Do you know that over 53% of the people being hired are women in the company? Do you know it's time for women in the company? It's very much time. You know, I came into the company, like I said, there were very few women, and every breath I took were for 4 children and my mother. My mother just passed away September 9/11 last year, 94 and a half. Every breath I took, every dollar I made, anything I went for was always for those 4 kids or my mother, all of it. And when I sat them in my living room and said to them, I sat them down and I said, listen, I found an opportunity and I think I could do it, we'll go after it and we'll have everything we want. Or I could just do it, you know, okay, and we'll be okay financially. We were not okay financially. At that point, we had no oil in our oil burner. It was November. Okay, the kids said, so I said, I need your vote because you're the team. And I had always had this picture on the basement steps, the closet, the door, and it was said, on a strong team, everyone pulls together. And it was a little, Charlie Brown thing or something, right? With 4 kids on the sled with a dog. And it was there for years and years and years and years. Anyway, all the kids said, no, go for it, go for it, go for it. And one of them said, well, does that mean we're never going to see you? And I said, no. No, you're going to see me. You're just not going to sit down. We're not going to be sitting there watching television together. But I could do this if I could just, it'll take me 5 years. I figured I'll give this 5 years. At the end of 5 years, I'll decide if I want to stay, if I don't want to leave. That was my goal. And so I said, I will get you a beach house. I will get you guys to the beach if I have to get you in a shack, but I will get you there. And the 3rd year with the company, I was able to buy a beach house. Okay, the 3rd year.